राम 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 स्वागतम श्रूयते वा
राम राम राम
आम सर
गुरुरेव गतिः गुरुमेव भजे गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोर्मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो श्रीशैलेशदयापात्रं धीभक्त्यादिगुणार्णवं यतीन्द्रप्रवणं वन्दे रम्यजामातरं मुनिं लक्ष्मीनाथसमारम्भां नाथयामुनमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय कोटिसूर्यसमप्रभ अविघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा हयग्रीव हयग्रीव हयग्रीवेति यो वदेत् तस्य निस्सरते वाणी जह्नुकन्या प्रवाहवत् रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः श्रीरङ्गमङ्गलमणिं करुणानिवासं श्रीवेङ्कटाद्रिशिखरालय कालमेघं श्रीहस्तिशैलशिखरोज्ज्वलपारिजातं श्रीशन्नमामि शिरसा यदुशैलदीपं विना वेङ्कटेशं ननाथो ननाथः सदा वेङ्कटेशं स्मरामि स्मरामि हरे वेङ्कटेश प्रसीद प्रसीद प्रियं वेङ्कटेश प्रयच्छ प्रयच्छ असाध्य साधक स्वामिन् असाध्यं तव किं वद रामदूत दया सिन्धो मत्कार्यं साधय प्रभो घुष्यते यस्य नगरे रङ्गयात्रा दिने दिने तमहं शिरसा वन्दे राजानङ्कुलशेखरम् Ram Ram Ram. Welcome to all of you for the 8th class of Learn to Chant Mukundamala Shloka. Mukundamala Parayana Abhyasah. Thank you for joining for today's class. And as I said, this is our 8th class. We have learned about 18 shlokas in the last 7 classes. And then we'll continue the journey. I'm assuming that all of you are apart from attending the class, you're also listening to the recordings on the either on the course page or on the YouTube. If not, please do listen to it, because if you attend only in the class and forget, it will not be helpful. Just to practice, because these are little bigger shlokas, and there are like somebody was commenting in the comment on the other day, like tongue twisters. There are many samyukta aksharas, mahapranas are there. So I suggest all of you to practice as much as possible in between the classes also. So with that, my salutations to all of you for coming for today's class. We will chant all the shlokas that we have learned today, like always, and then we will go to the new shlokas. Dhanyavadaha. Vihan. Shri Vallabheti.
श्री वल्लभेति वरदेति दयापरेति भक्तप्रियेति भवलुण्ठनकोविदेति नाथेति नागशयनेति जगन्निवासेति आलापिनं प्रतिपदं कुरु मां मुकुन्द.
Aditi. Jayatu Jayatu Devo.
जयतु जयतु देवो देवकी नन्दनोऽयम्
जयतु जयतु कृष्णो वृष्णिवंशप्रदीपः जयतु जयतु मेघश्यामलः कोमलाङ्गः जयतु जयतु पृथ्वीभारनाशो मुकुन्दः
Swati.
मुकुन्दमूर्ध्ना प्रणिपत्य याचे भवन्तमेकान्तमियन्तमर्थम् अविस्मृतिस्त्वच्चरणारविन्दे भवे भवे मेस्तु भवत्प्रसादात्
नाहं वन्दे तव चरणयोर्द्वन्द्वमद्वन्द्वहेतोः कुम्भीपाकं गुरुमपि हरे नारकन्नापनेतुं रम्या रामा मृदुतनुलतानन्दनेनापि रन्तुं भावे भावे हृदय भवने भावयेयं भवन्तम्
नास्था धर्मेण वसुनिचये नैव कामोपभोगे यद्यद्भव्यं भवतु भगवन् पूर्वकर्मानुरूपम् एतत् प्रार्थ्यं मम बहुमतं जन्म जन्मान्तरेऽपि त्वत्पादाम्भोरुहयुगगता निश्चला भक्तिरस्तु
दिवि वा भुवि वा ममास्तु वासः नरके वा नरकान्तकप्रकामम् अवधीरितशारदारविन्दौ चरणौ ते मरणेऽपि चिन्तयामि
कृष्ण त्वदीयपदपङ्कजपञ्जरान्तः अद्यैव मे विशतु मानसराजहंसः प्राणप्रयाणसमये कफवातपित्तैः कण्ठावरोधनविधौ स्मरणं कुतस्ते
चिन्तयामि हरिमेव सन्ततं मन्दमन्दहसिताननाम्बुजं नन्दगोपतनयं परात्परं नारदादिमुनिवृन्दवन्दितम्
करचरणसरोजे कान्तिमन्नेत्रमीने श्रममुषिभुजवीचिव्याकुले गाधमार्गे हरिसरसि विगाह्यापीयते जोजलौघम् भवमरुपरिखिन्नः खेदमद्य त्यजामि
सरसिजनयने सशङ्खचक्रे मुरभिधिमाविरमस्वचित्तरन्तुं सुखतरमपरं न जातु जाने
सुखतरमपरं न जातु जाने
सुखतरमपरं न जातु जाने हरिचरणस्मरणामृतेन तुल्यम्
माभीर्मन्दमनो विचिन्त्य बहुधा यामीश्चिरञ्यातनाः नामीनः प्रभवन्ति पापरिपवस्वामी ननु श्रीधरः आलस्यं व्यपनीय भक्तिसुलभं ध्यायस्व नारायणम् लोकस्य व्यसनापनोदनकरो दासस्य किन्न क्षमः
भवजलधिगतानां द्वन्द्ववाताहतानां सुतदुहितृकलत्रत्राणभारार्तितानां विषमविषयतो ये मज्जतामप्लवानाम् भवतु शरणमेको विष्णुपोतो नराणाम्
भवजलधिमगाधन् दुस्तरन्निस्तरेयम् कथमहमिति चेतो मास्मगाः कातरत्वम् सरसिजदृशि देवे तावकी भक्तिरेका नरकभिधि निषण्णा तारयिष्यत्यवश्यम्
तृष्णातो ये मदनपवनोद्धूतमोहोर्मिमाले दारावर्ते तनयसहजग्राहसङ्घाकुले च संसाराख्ये महति जलधौ मज्जतान्न स्त्रिधामन् पादाम्भोजे वरद भवतो भक्तिनावं प्रयच्छ
माद्राक्षं क्षीणपुण्यान् क्षणमपि भवतो भक्तिहीनान् पदाब्जे मा श्रौषं श्राव्यबन्धं तव चरितमपास्यान्यदाख्यानजातम् मा स्मार्षं माधव त्वामपि भुवनपते चेतसा पन्हुवानान् मा भूवन् त्वत्सपर्याव्यतिकररहितो जन्म जन्मान्तरेऽपि
जिह्वे कीर्तय केशवं मुररिपुं चेतो भज श्रीधरं पाणिद्वन्द्वसमर्चयाच्युतकथाः श्रोत्रद्वयत्वं शृणु कृष्णल्लोकयलोचनद्वय हरेर्गच्छाङ्घ्रियुग्मालयम् जिघ्रघ्राणमुकुन्दपादतुलसीं मूर्धन्यमाधोक्षजम्.
Aditi, repeat. Jihve kirtaya.
जिह्वे कीर्तय केशवं मुररिपुञ्चेतो भज श्रीधरं पाणिद्वन्द्वसमर्चयाच्युतकथाः श्रोत्रद्वयत्वं शृणु कृष्णल्लोकयलोचनद्वय हरेर्गच्छाङ्घ्रियुग्मालयम् जिघ्रघ्राणमुकुन्दपादतुलसीं मूर्धन्यमाधोक्षजम्.
हे लोकाः शृणुत प्रसूतिमरणव्याधेश्चिकित्सामिमाम् योगज्ञाः समुदाहरन्ति मुनयो याज्ञवल्क्यादयः अन्तर्ज्योतिरमेयमेकममृतं कृष्णाक्षमापीयताम् तत्पीतं परमौषधं वितनुते निर्वाणमात्यन्तिकम्.
हे मर्त्याः परमं हितं शृणुत वो वक्ष्यामि संक्षेपतः संसारार्णवमापदूर्मि बहुलं सम्यक् प्रविश्य स्थिताः नानाज्ञानमपास्य चेतसि नमो नारायणायेत्यमुं मन्त्रं सप्रणवं प्रणामसहितं प्रावर्तयध्वं मुहुः.
Aditi, repeat.
हे मर्त्याः परमं हितं शृणुत वो वक्ष्यामि संक्षेपतः संसारार्णवमापदूर्मि बहुलं सम्यक् प्रविश्य स्थिताः नानाज्ञानमपास्य चेतसि नमो नारायणायेत्यमुं मन्त्रं सप्रणवं प्रणामसहितं प्रावर्तयध्वं मुहुः.
Dhanyavadah. I guess this was the last shloka that we learned. We learned from the Prithvi Renu Ranaho today. Just before that, maybe we will take 2 minutes time to see if anyone has any question in these 18 shlokas, how to pronounce. If there are any questions or any doubts on how to pronounce this shloka or this line or this word, if you have any questions, you can raise hands and I can call out the names. Maybe we'll spend maybe about next 3-4 minutes if there have any doubts, and then we can come back. Looks like there are some questions. If it is only on, again I repeat, it is only on how to pronounce. Why to pronounce, again, as we said in other classes also, we will not get into grammatical peculiarity or explaining why it is like it. We will not do it. How to pronounce only, we will do it. If you have raised your hand only for that, we will see it. If you want to chant, practice, we'll do it later. Meena Ramachandran, do you have a question on how to pronounce? You can unmute and talk.
Yeah,
How to chant?
the Shloka 4, second
Shloka 4.
Pakam Gurumapi Hare. Sorry, Shloka Sutta Kalatranabhara.
Sutta Duhitra Kalatra Trana Bhararditanam. Can you please tell me the shloka number? I'm not able to
It's
see
a
here.
12th Shloka, Guruji.
Here. Okay.
Duhrit Kalatrana Bharar. Or what is it that word?
Sutta Duhitra Kalatra Trana Bhararditanam. Bhara. Then again, correct. Then one more refa is there. Bhararditanam. Sutta Duhitra Kalatra Trana Bhararditanam.
Bhararditanam.
Correct.
Okay.
Arditanam.
Okay, thank you very much.
Dhanyavadah. You can go on mute. Ashok Good Surkar sir, you have some Mahabhaga, any question on how to pronounce? You are on mute. You're on mute, sir. Okay, I will come back to you a little later. Sharada Ramasubramaniam, any question?
Shloka 11, third line. Alasyam Yapaniya. How to combine that?
Alasyam Vyapaniya. It will be in the Nasika. Alasyam Vyapaniya.
Alasyam Yapaniya.
No, there is no nakara, doesn't come there. Alasyam, it is half of the anuswara we say. Alasyam Vyapaniya. Vyapaniya.
Alasyam Yapaniya.
Uttamam. That's all. So you have to practice it, you will get it. That's all.
Yes,
Alasyam Vyapaniya.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sir,
thank you, Guruji.
Hello, sir.
Namaste.
Hello.
Ashok Mahabhaga, please tell me, sir. I can hear you.
See, I've got two doubts on pronunciation. The one
Sure.
is that, this, Mahapranas, kha, gha, cha, za is okay, understood. But Sandhya has told that on the second class that sha, sa, ha are also Mahapranas. Is it correct?
Correct.
Means we have to pronounce that also with force?
Correct. So by default, sha, sa and takes, so the by definition of Mahaprana is whichever letters takes additional breath is Mahaprana. So in that, by that definition, yes, sha, ha is also Mahaprana. Yes, Mahabhaga.
We must pronounce on a force. That means.
Correct. Yes. You will require additional breath to, you will put additional breath to pronounce those letters.
Okay. Second question is, what is Visarga Sandhi? Visarga Sandhi. I'm not clear. Visarga Sandhi. Visarga.
Okay. Visarga Sandhi. Okay. While it is tempting to talk about it again, we will stick within the scope. So we'll not talk about Visarga Sandhi here in this class. But maybe outside there are other places. I will send the link maybe at a later stage where Visarga Sandhi is spoken about. We will talk about. But if you have any question where the Visarga Sandhi has come, how to pronounce it, I can talk. I will help you with that. What is Visarga Sandhi?
I heard the second this one class video, but Visarga Sandhi is not clear. Visarga Sandhi is not clear. That's why I'm asking.
Correct. So Visarga Sandhi, we will cover it in a different section, or there are other places where it is covered. So maybe some of the things where I can tell you is, let's say for example in this shloka, naminaha prabhavanti paparipavaha, naminah prabhavanti paparipavaha paparipavaswaminanu Shridharaha. So I will tell you where the Visarga has come, how to pronounce there. Get into the rules of Visarga Sandhi. We will not do it in this class, some other class. Not in Mukundamala, but some other place we will definitely do it.
Okay. Dhanyavad.
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 Please don't get me wrong. The reason is the moment we get into it, there will be many other points that we might have to cover. Like that, there will be so many other comes, and we will lose focus on the chanting of the shloka. That's the reason I am holding myself from not to kind of get into outside the scope of this class. Dhanyavadah.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Dhanyavadah. Next is Lakshamrita. Do you have a question on how to pronounce? You can unmute. And
yes, Mahodaya. May I just know when do we pronounce and like when we pronounce
okay.
So we alasyam we pronounce sometimes, and alasyam we pronounce. So may I know the difference where we use and
Correct. One suggestion is go to our Mukundamala second class video. In this one, it is well explained. But for you, since you have asked, I will tell you wherever Anuswara is followed by either va or ya, it becomes alasyam vyapaniya. I can see some other example, and then I can also tell you where ya is there, if I can see here somewhere. So if it is ya, then it becomes ya. That is how it comes. Let me just see if I can find it in any other shloka here. No, I'm not able to. Next time when it comes, I will tell that. So when va or ya, it is followed by alasyam vyapani. In other places, what happens is, if the anuswara is followed by a vyanjana, the anunasika akshara, which is the last letter of that, the half letter comes. Let's say for example here, bhakti sulabham dhyayasva. Then it becomes, so next letter is the last letter of the in tavarga, that is tha, the, na. It is na is the last letter. So then it becomes sulabhan dhyayasva narayanam. That is how it is pronounced, the last letter. Okay, so here itself it is there. Yamishchiram yatanaha. So if anuswara is followed by ya, it becomes yamishchiram yatanaha. That is how it is pronounced. Dhanyavadah.
Dhanyavadah.
Shankaran Mahabhaga, if there is any question on pronunciation.
Yeah, Shloka 18.
Shloka 18, okay.
That is the last one.
Sure.
Can you repeat the second line, please?
Samsararnava mapadurmi bahulam samyak.
Oh, it is. Padurmi bahulam. Okay.
Yeah, the is dirgha there. Mapadurmi bahulam.
Okay.
Hope your question is answered.
Samsarnava padurmi bahulam.
Once again, can you repeat, Mahabhaga?
Samsarnava.
No. It is samsararnava. Ra is there.
Samsararnava. Samsararnava mapadur mi bahulam.
Correct. Mapa durmi bahulam.
Thank you.
Samsararnava mapa durmi bahulam.
Samsararnava mapadurmi bahulam.
Uttamam. That's all. Padma Balaji, any question on how to pronounce?
அவ கேட்கறப்போ அந்த ஆப்ஷன் வருது.
அவ unmute பண்ணனும்.
Others, please mute yourself. Padma Balaji, you can unmute and talk if you have a question.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you beginning.
Okay. I want Shlokam 23. Mashrausham Sravya
23 we haven't gone. You mean 13?
Okay, 13.
Okay. Shloka number 13. Okay. This is
No,
Shloka.
Master, Madraksham. That Shloka. Madraksham.
Okay.
Second line, fourth word.
Mashrausham Shravya bandham Tava Charitamapasya dakhyana jatam. Here it is.
Charitamapasya dakhyana jatam.
Uttamam. It is sya nya kya. There are all these are correct. Okay. Charitamapasya dakhyana jatam.
Charitamapasya dakhyana jatam.
Uttamam. Don't break in between. That's all. It is one single word. So you can tell it in one breath. So that should be good. Dhanyavadaha. Then there is Shobha Lata Mani. Any question on how to pronounce?
No, Mahodaya. Thank you.
Okay. No problem. Janhavi Satish.
Ram, just a doubt. Verse 15.
Okay. Verse 15. Others, please mute yourself.
Here I had a doubt. Is it Pahnuvanan or Panhuvanan?
That is. So there are two different classes which in some of learning or chanting. Chetasa Pahnuvanan also. There are some people who say. There are also people who say Chetasa Panhuvanan. What we have learnt, what I have learnt from our gurus and others is Chetasa Pahnuvanan. That's what we have learnt. But again, there are two different schools arguing, okay, this is correct, we'll not get to there. In this class, we'll learn it as Chetasa Pahnuvanan.
Okay, sir. And just one more doubt, please.
Sure.
First stanza, I had a doubt, like I've heard a Patabheda saying it was Alapanam Pratipadam.
Correct. So even in the text, if you have seen the complete text, that is also given in the below that there are some people who also say it is Alapanam. Come again.
But in this class, we'll be learning it like this only.
We'll be learning it as Alapinam. Alapinam Pratipadam Kurumam Mukunda.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavadaha. I guess I called Padma Balaji. I'm not sure. Hand is still raised, so I'm calling. If there's any question, you can talk. I guess no. Shri Lataji, any question on how to pronounce?
Yes, sir. A small request, sir. That's it. No specific doubts. If the lines are very big in the shloka, can you please make us chant like break the line and continue?
Sure.
So that we can take a breath.
Sure, definitely yes. So what I do is the first time when we're touching maybe each pada, then pada 1/4, and then we split. So in the last time I will chant the full line. That's what I'm doing. So if it is the full line is difficult, you take the previous version where I have split into half of it. But there are some places where it should not be split. Because if you because one single word there, only in such places I take the full word. Otherwise, I will try to. So one version before I tell the full shloka, I would have split there. You can take that. Absolutely no problem.
That's what I have got it out in the 15th shloka, sir. Like I didn't know like way to break the sentence, because the words are like samasta padas.
Correct. So let's go to 15th. This one.
Yeah, like in the 4th line or in the 2nd line, you can't break the.
Correct. So I would suggest that, let's say for ma bhuvam, I don't want you to split the tvatsaparya vyatikararahito. Don't split there. Why? Even though we can split there, please do not. Tvatsaparya vyatikararahito janma janmantarepi. If you want to take a break, you can take a break after rahito. Ma bhuvam.
We can take a break, like.
Ma bhuvan tvatsaparya vyatikararahito janma janmantarepi. So that is okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. My doubt is clear.
Okay. Usha Anand Bhagini.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste.
I have a doubt on that after Visarga we will be chanting like pra. If pra appears, we will be telling if sound, no?
Correct.
If it is, if the Visargam is not there, but in some text, pa like pra like that, it will be there, no? How we should pronounce that?
So if Visarga is, I don't know where I'm going. If the Visarga is followed by pa, let's say for example here, nami naha prabhavanti. If Visarga is followed by pa, it becomes naf prabhavanti. Naf prabhavanti. That is how it is pronounced. Similarly, Visarga is followed by ka, kah. That's how it comes. Kah. That's how it is pronounced.
If Visargam is not there, but if pra appears there, how we have to pronounce? Is it rule that we have to pronounce that ip sound will come now? That
okay. So that is again
Indriyani paranya.
Indriyani paranyahu. This I guess I'm going somewhere else. Okay. I'm trying to see some example here. Tat pitam paramaushadham vitanute. Oh, the last shloka we can take. Hold on. If you see here, mantram sapranavam pranama sahitam. So here, that's what in the second class, if you go back to the video of the second class where Sandhya mentioned about dvitva, mantram sapranavam pranama sahitam pravartayadvam muhuhu. That's how it comes. So so there is a dvitva that comes there. That's what you have to know. Which are the places dvitva comes? Again, go to the second, go to the video of the second class. You will be able to follow there. Mantram sapranavam pranama sahitam pravartayadvam muhuhu. That's how we pronounce.
For all the vowels, we have to chant that ip sound, sir.
Not for all the vowels. Wherever there is samyuktakshara in some places.
Okay. How does he know about that, sir?
So again, I'm not covering completely. So the second video of this class, it is there in the course page. Go there. It is in detail covered, Mami.
Okay, thank you, sir.
It is in detail covered, and also there are also reference to other videos which are by Vyoma, like in Venkateshwara Suprabhatam, also in, I guess, in Bhagavad Gita, Lalita Sahasranamam. There it is covered in detail, so you can refer to any of those videos. All have the same answers for it. Where to pronounce the dvitva.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Dhanyawadaha. Okay, maybe this last question, and then we will go back. Parvati Krishnan, any question?
Ram Ram, sir.
Ram Ram.
Sir, can you please chant Shloka 17 first line?
Shloka 17. Is this the one?
Yes, sir.
हे लोका शृणुत प्रसूति मरण व्याधेश्चिकित्सामिमाम्. What is the doubt? Where is the doubt?
No, this chikitsa.
Chikitsa. Chikitsa. Prasuti marana vyadheschikitsamimam.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Dhanyavada.
Dhanyavada.
With that, we will go to the new shlokas for today. Please go on mute, please, all. Request all to go on mute. Dhanyavada. Okay. Swati. पृथ्वीरेणुरनुः
पृथ्वीरेणुरनुः पृथ्वीरेणुरनुः
पयांसि कणिकाः
पयांसि कणिकाः पयांसि कणिकाः
फल्गुस्फुलिङ्गो लघुः
फल्गुस्फुलिङ्गो लघुः फल्गुस्फुलिङ्गो लघुः
तेजो निःश्वसनम्
तेजो निःश्वसनम् तेजो निःश्वसनम्
मरुत्तनुतरम्
मरुत्तनुतरम् मरुत्तनुतरम्
रन्ध्रं सुसूक्ष्मं नभः
रन्ध्रं सुसूक्ष्मं नभः रन्ध्रं सुसूक्ष्मं नभः
क्षुद्रारुद्रपितामह प्रभृतयः
क्षुद्रारुद्रपितामह प्रभृतयः क्षुद्रारुद्रपितामह प्रभृतयः
कीटाः समस्तासुराः
कीटाः समस्तासुराः कीटाः समस्तासुराः
दृष्टे यत्र सतावको
दृष्टे यत्र सतावको दृष्टे यत्र सतावको
विजयते
विजयते विजयते
भूमावधूतावधिः
भूमावधूतावधिः भूमावधूतावधिः.
Let us to note in the shloka, Prithvi, tha is Mahaprana there, half the Prithvi dirgha, Renu Ranuhu, Prithvi Renu Ranuhu, Payamsi. Since the Visarga is followed by Pa, it is Prithvi Renu Ranuf Payamsi. That's how it is pronounced. Kanikaha Phalguhu, Kanika Phalguhu. Visarga again, Spulingo Laghuhu. Phalguspulingo laghuhu. Phalguspulingo laghuhu. That's how it is pronounced. Pa is Mahaprana. Laghuhu is Mahaprana. Spulingo. Pa is also again Mahaprana. Phalguspulingo laghuhu. In the second line, Tejo Nishwasanam. Nihi Shwasanam. Nishwasanam. So Sha becomes Dvitva there. Nishwasanam. Tejo Nishwasanam. Marut Tanutaram. Marut Tanutaram. Again, it is two tas there. Marut Tanutaram. Randhram. Dha Mahaprana. Randhram. Susukshmam. Sudirgha there. Susukshmam. Nabha. Bha Mahaprana there. In the third line, Kshudra. Kshu. Kshudra. The ra, Kshudra Rudra Pitamaha Prabhritayaha Prabhr Bha Mahaprana Prabhritayaha Kitaha samastaha suraha. Kitaha visarga followed by sa, therefore it becomes Kita samastaha. Then again here visarga followed by suraha, samasta suraha, Kita samasta suraha. That's how it is pronounced if you combine and say. Otherwise, Kitaha samastaha suraha. Kshudra rudra pitamaha prabhritayah Kita samasta suraha. That's how it needs to be pronounced. In the last line, drishte sha, drishte yatra sa tavako, ta is dirgha there, tavako vijayate bhu, bha mahaprana and dirgha, bhumava dhu, again dha mahaprana and du dirgha, dhuta vadhihi, dha mahaprana, bhumava dhuta vadhihi. Note all this while chanting the shloka. Prithvirenuranuf payamsi kanikah.
Prithvirenuranuf payamsi kanikah. Prithvirenuranuf payamsi kanikah.
Prithvirenuranuf payamsi kanikah.
Prithvirenuranuf payamsi kanikah. Prithvirenuranuf payamsi kanikah.
Phalgusphulingo laghuhu.
Phalgusphulingo laghuhu. Phalgusphulingo laghuhu.
Tejo nishwasanam maruttanutaram.
Tejo nishwasanam maruttanutaram. Tejo nishwasanam maruttanutaram.
Randhram susukshmam nabha.
Randhram susukshman nabha. Randhram susukshman nabha.
Kshudra rudra pitamaha prabhritayah.
Kshudra rudra pitamaha prabhritayah. Kshudra rudra pitamaha prabhritayah.
Kita samastasuraha.
Kita samastasuraha. Kita samastasuraha.
Drishte yatra satavako vijayate.
Drishte yatra satavako vijayate. Drishte yatra satavako vijayate.
Bhumavadhuta vadhihi.
Bhumavadhuta vadhihi. Bhumavadhuta vadhihi.
Prithvirenuranuf payamsi kanikah. Phalgusphulingo laghuhu.
Prithvirenuranuf payamsi kanikah. Phalgusphulingo laghuhu. Prithvirenuranuf payamsi kanikah. Phalgusphulingo laghuhu.
Tejo nishwasanam maruttanutaram. Randram susukshman nabha.
Tejo nishwasanam maruttanutaram. Randhram susukshman nabha. Tejo nishwasanam maruttanutaram. Randhram susukshman nabha.
Kshudra rudra pitamaha prabhritayah. Kita samastasuraha.
Kshudra rudra pitamaha prabhritayah. Kita samastasuraha. क्षुद्रा रुद्रपितामह प्रभृतयः कीटाः समस्ताः सुराः
दृष्टे यत्र सतावको विजयते भूमावधूतावधिः
दृष्टे यत्र सतावको विजयते भूमावधूतावधिः दृष्टे यत्र सतावको विजयते भूमावधूतावधिः
पृथ्वीरेणुरणुः पयांसि कणिकाः फल्गुस्फुलिङ्गो लघुः तेजो निःश्वसनं मरुत्तनुतरं रन्ध्रं सुसूक्ष्मन्नभः
पृथ्वीरेणुरणुः पयांसि कणिकाः फल्गुस्फुलिङ्गो लघुः तेजो निःश्वसनं मरुत्तनुतरं रन्ध्रं सुसूक्ष्मन्नभः पृथ्वीरेणुरणुः पयांसि कणिकाः फल्गुस्फुलिङ्गो लघुः तेजो निःश्वसनं मरुत्तनुतरं रन्ध्रं सुसूक्ष्मन्नभः
क्षुद्रा रुद्रपितामह प्रभृतयः कीटाः समस्ताः सुराः दृष्टे यत्र सतावको विजयते भूमावधूतावधिः
क्षुद्रा रुद्रपितामह प्रभृतयः कीटाः समस्ताः सुराः दृष्टे यत्र सतावको विजयते भूमावधूतावधिः क्षुद्रा रुद्रपितामह प्रभृतयः कीटाः समस्ताः सुराः दृष्टे यत्र सतावको विजयते भूमावधूतावधिः.
Now I'll repeat this shloka twice. In the first time, I will, for people who want to split and tell, I will split and tell in the half. And in the second time when I'm saying, I will tell the full line again. Swati, repeat after I repeat twice. पृथ्वीरेणुरणुः पयांसि कणिकाः फल्गुस्फुलिङ्गो लघुः तेजो निःश्वसनं मरुत्तनुतरं रन्ध्रं सुसूक्ष्मं नभः रन्ध्रं सुसूक्ष्मं नभः क्षुद्रा रुद्रपितामह प्रभृतयः कीटाः समस्ताः सुराः दृष्टे यत्र सतावको विजयते भूमावधूतावधिः. That's how we can split the line and chant. पृथ्वीरेणुरणुः पयांसि कणिकाः फल्गुस्फुलिङ्गो लघुः तेजो निःश्वसनं मरुत्तनुतरं रन्ध्रं सुसूक्ष्मन्नभः क्षुद्रा रुद्रपितामह प्रभृतयः कीटाः समस्ताः सुराः दृष्टे यत्र सतावको विजयते भूमावधूतावधिः.
पृथ्वीरेणुरणुः पयांसि कणिकाः फल्गुस्फुलिङ्गो लघुः तेजो निःश्वसनं मरुत्तनुतरं रन्ध्रं सुसूक्ष्मन्नभः क्षुद्रा रुद्रपितामह प्रभृतयः कीटाः समस्ताः सुराः दृष्टे यत्र सतावको विजयते भूमावधूतावधिः.
पृथ्वीरेणुरणुः पयांसि कणिकाः फल्गुस्फुलिङ्गो लघुः तेजो निःश्वसनं मरुत्तनुतरं रन्ध्रं सुसूक्ष्मन्नभः क्षुद्रा रुद्रपितामह प्रभृतयः कीटाः समस्ताः सुराः दृष्टे यत्र सतावको विजयते भूमावधूतावधिः।
धन्यवादः। अदिति। बद्धेनाञ्जलिना
बद्धेनाञ्जलिना बद्धेनाञ्जलिना
न तेन शिरसा
न तेन शिरसा न तेन शिरसा
गात्रैः सरोमोद्गमैः
गात्रैः सरोमोद्गमैः गात्रैः सरोमोद्गमैः
कण्ठेन स्वरगद्गदेन
कण्ठेन स्वरगद्गदेन कण्ठेन स्वरगद्गदेन
नयनेनोद्गीर्णबाष्पाम्बुना
नयनेनोद्गीर्णबाष्पाम्बुना नयनेनोद्गीर्णबाष्पाम्बुना
नित्यं त्वच्चरणारविन्दयुगलध्यानामृतास्वादिनाम्
नित्यं त्वच्चरणारविन्दयुगलध्यानामृतास्वादिनाम् नित्यं त्वच्चरणारविन्दयुगलध्यानामृतास्वादिनाम्
अस्माकं सरसीरुहाक्ष सततम्
अस्माकं सरसीरुहाक्ष सततम् अस्माकं सरसीरुहाक्ष सततम्
सम्पद्यतां जीवितम्
सम्पद्यतां जीवितम् सम्पद्यतां जीवितम्
in the shloka baddhenanjalina dha mahaprana baddhenanja nja cha cha jajanya and ja baddhenanjalina natena shirasa sadirga gatraihi tra gatraihi saromodgamaihi dga. It is both the and ga should be heard. Saromodgamaihi. So then when we are chanting, combining and chanting, Gatrai modgamaihi, additional sakara comes there. Gatrai modgamaihi. Kanthena tha mahaprana. Swara gadgadena. Dga again there. Swara gadgadena. Nayane nodgirna. Girna there. Dga there. Nayane nodgirna. Refa there. Na bashpambuna. Ambu. Bashpambuna. Nityam. Tvacharanaravinda. Cha there. Cha. Tvacha. Tvacharanaravinda. Vinda yugala. Dhya. Dhamhaprana. Dhyanamrita swadinam. Mrita is ta dirga. Mritas dhyanamrita swa dirga there. Swadinam. Na again dirga. Dirga there. Asmakam. Asmakam sarasiruhaksha ksha satatam. Sampadyatam sampadyatam jivitam. These are the letters that you have to give attention to. बद्धेनाञ्जलिना नतेन शिरसा गात्रैः सरोमोद्गमैः
बद्धेनाञ्जलिना नतेन शिरसा गात्रैः सरोमोद्गमैः बद्धेनाञ्जलिना नतेन शिरसा गात्रैः सरोमोद्गमैः
कण्ठेन स्वरगद्गदेन नयनेनोद्गीर्णबाष्पाम्बुना
कण्ठेन स्वरगद्गदेन नयनेनोद्गीर्णबाष्पाम्बुना कण्ठेन स्वरगद्गदेन नयनेनोद्गीर्णबाष्पाम्बुना
नित्यं त्वच्चरणारविन्दयुगलध्यानामृतास्वादिनाम्
नित्यं त्वच्चरणारविन्दयुगलध्यानामृता स्वादिनाम् नित्यं त्वच्चरणारविन्दयुगलध्यानामृता स्वादिनाम्
अस्माकं सरसीरुहाक्षसततं सम्पद्यताञ्जीवितम्
अस्माकं सरसीरुहाक्षसततं सम्पद्यतां जीवितम् अस्माकं सरसीरुहाक्षसततं सम्पद्यतां जीवितम्
बद्धेनाञ्जलिना नतेन शिरसा गात्रैः सरोमोद्गमैः कण्ठेन स्वरगद्गदेन नयनेनोद्गीर्णबाष्पाम्बुना
बद्धेनाञ्जलिना नतेन शिरसा गात्रैः सरोमोद्गमैः कण्ठेन स्वरगद्गदेन नयनेनोद्गीर्णबाष्पाम्बुना बद्धेनाञ्जलिना नतेन शिरसा गात्रैः सरोमोद्गमैः कण्ठेन स्वरगद्गदेन नयनेनोद्गीर्णबाष्पाम्बुना
नित्यं त्वच्चरणारविन्दयुगलध्यानामृतास्वादिनाम् अस्माकं सरसीरुहाक्षसततं सम्पद्यताञ्जीवितम्
नित्यं त्वच्चरणारविन्दयुगलध्यानामृता स्वादिनाम् अस्माकं सरसीरुहाक्षसततं सम्पद्यताञ्जीवितम् नित्यं त्वच्चरणारविन्दयुगलध्यानामृता स्वादिनाम् अस्माकं सरसीरुहाक्षसततं सम्पद्यताञ्जीवितम्
बद्धेनाञ्जलिना नतेन शिरसा गात्रैः सरोमोद्गमैः कण्ठेन स्वरगद्गदेन नयनेनोद्गीर्णबाष्पाम्बुना नित्यं त्वच्चरणारविन्दयुगलध्यानामृतास्वादिनाम् अस्माकं सरसीरुहाक्षसततं सम्पद्यताञ्जीवितम्
बद्धेनाञ्जलिना नतेन शिरसा गात्रैः सरोमोद्गमैः कण्ठेन स्वरगद्गदेन नयनेनोद्गीर्णबाष्पाम्बुना नित्यं त्वच्चरणारविन्दयुगलध्यानामृता स्वादिनाम् अस्माकं सरसीरुहाक्षसततं सम्पद्यतां जीवितम् बद्धेनाञ्जलिना नतेन शिरसा गात्रैः सरोमोद्गमैः कण्ठेन स्वरगद्गदेन नयनेनोद्गीर्णबाष्पाम्बुना नित्यं त्वच्चरणारविन्दयुगलध्यानामृता स्वादिनाम् अस्माकं सरसीरुहाक्ष सततं सम्पद्यतां जीवितम्.
Dhanyavadah. We're already at 9 o'clock. Next week will be a practice session from 11th shloka to 20th shloka. So next week, practice session from 11th to 20th shloka. I request all of you to practice well and come. So Friday will be the practice session. Please practice and come. Then afterwards, we'll start from the 21st shloka again. Dhanyavadah. So today we'll not be able to do the practice because we are already late by about a minute. Next week we'll practice in the entire class. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve samtu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet, kale varshatu parjanyah, prithvi sasya shalini, deshoyam kshobarahitah, brahmanas samtu nirbhayah, स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्याय्येन मार्गेण महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु. Dhanyavadah. Ram Ram Ram. Thanks for attending today's class. All of us will meet again on the Friday class. Dhanyavadah. Shubharatri.